Well, Phil, he sounds a little bit nervous when we talk to him. It's a second date update right now. Commercial-free New Country, 99.5 QYK. But he does sound like a nice guy, and he sounds like he really has thought this date through.
Well, they agreed to go out on another date. So she was on board. He was on board. Everything sounded great, but apparently she's not calling him back. She's like blowing him off now.
All right, let's see why that is, because we do have her on hold, and we were able to track her down. Let's bring her on right now. Amanda?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Amanda. Thank you so much for agreeing to come on with us. Kevin told us that you've heard us do this before. You know that we do a second date update, and this would be one of those right now. And we wanted to straight up ask you about this guy, Phil, because we heard you guys went to Park and Rec in downtown St. Pete, and he said that you were laughing the whole time. You guys were both laughing the whole time. And then the last time he talked to you was when he dropped you off at home, and that was it. And I guess there was talk of another date, but that has not happened, and there's been no communication about it. So I guess we just want to know why.
Well, I have to say that it was probably one of the best dates that I've had in such a long time. And it just felt like good to laugh and just like have a good time. So everything went really well at the date. And on the drive home, he took a call. He was like, hey, I got to take this call. I've been waiting for it. And on the call, he was just like so short and curt and rude and kind of like tap dancing along, like being nasty almost to the person. And I was like, wow, who is he talking to? Because this wasn't the guy that I just went on this amazing date with. And so he finished the call or whatever, and then he apologized. He's like, I'm so sorry I had to take that call from my mom. Oh. And I was like gut punched. And I just said to him, I was like, that was your mom? And he said, yeah, that was my mom. We don't really get along. And so, you know, I have like a complicated relationship with my parents. And to me, it was just like red flags were just like a Kleenex box of tissues. It was just like I was playing back all the things that he was saying and like how nasty. And I honestly thought, I was like, if he's going to talk to his own mother like this, how is he going to talk to me when I don't do something that he likes or, you know, just anything? And so, I don't know. I just thought this isn't the same person. It almost felt like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde scenario where it's like you're this great dude, you know, at dinner, and then the next thing you know, it's like sleeping with the enemy, you know? And I just felt like there's the line for me, you know, to have such a volatile relationship with your parents. It's not to sound like I came from like a perfect household or anything, but I just have that like relationship with my parents where there's just a certain level of the way you speak to your parents, even if you're mad, like you just don't get that nasty. And I just didn't feel comfortable going on a second date with someone that talked to his mom like that in front of me.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, but I can understand maybe where she's coming from. You know,
I'm surprised he took the phone call. That's interesting to me too.
Yeah.
Okay, well let me just tell you this, Amanda. You've heard us do this before. You know that we got your number through Phil, and we actually have Phil on the phone with us. Phil.
Yeah. First of all, Amanda, I heard everything you said. I don't think it's fair. You don't know my situation. You don't know my parents. I feel like you're judging me, and that's a little unfair. My mom is very intense, extremely critical, and I don't have a great relationship with my mom. I mean, I hate to say this, but she's not the best of people, and you know, not everyone gets along with their family, and I don't see why I need to be put under a magnifying glass now because of my relationship with my parents, with my upbringing, and you know, you're looking down at me and judging me now because I don't have this perfect relationship that it seems that you do with your mom. You know, for me, I just thought it's better to distance myself from them for my own sake, my own mental health. I'm a better person this way. Yeah, it's a long story.
And that's fair. And, you know, it's like a catch-22, Phil. Like, it's like part of me wishes that you didn't take that call with me in the car because I wouldn't have seen that side to you. But I guess
my mom was calling me all day. She was calling me all day. So I figured, let me just take it now and get it out of the way. It's a very intense relationship.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Amanda. You know, obviously you understand not all families are the same and all that. I mean, is this something that's going to keep you from going out with Phil? Because, you know, he did treat you really well and you had a great time. You said it's one of the best dates you've been on. It's going to keep you from seeing him again?
Unfortunately, for me at this point in my life, like I'm looking for a partner that isn't like dismissive of their family, and like I do want like one big happy family. And don't get me wrong, every family is not perfect and they have their stuff, but that is not the mother-in-law that I'm looking to have in my life. You know, I just don't think that this is going to be a good fit. But
Wow.
you do deserve someone.
All right. Well, listen, Phil, it sounds like Amanda's going to pass on another date. It just is what it is. I'm sorry that that's the way things are going, but I do appreciate you reaching out to us, Phil. And Amanda, thank you for your time as well.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Phil.
Okay, thank you.
All right, take care. Yeah, I feel like that was a little judgmental on Amanda's part. Not every family is the same.
Well, yeah, and you know, who knows down the road, maybe things could change for Phil's family. I mean, doesn't really sound like it, but why give up a great guy just because he doesn't get along with his family? A lot of people don't get along with their family.
And maybe Phil would have got along with her family, and that would have been a happy thing for her. But she saw it as a red flag. Would you have seen this as a red flag? 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099.